Welcome to Lifestyles of the Strange and Exotic Wobbly Tripod Haul. Now, I kind of been using this since I've got my table set up, which is okie dokie, but I forgot a friend gave me this pretty hefty one, but the neck is kind of like, so I'm gonna have to duct tape that, so if I don't sneeze, maybe you won't be going wobbly. So, today, I'm all snuggly, planned on, kind of working on my notes and all that stuff. And, stay. You get this call, are you awake? Give me a call back. Oh, what do you want now? Guess mother's battery didn't start, so she had to go shopping, so I had to take her shopping, which of course made me spend money. So of course, autopilot onto the wheel. So of course, I got things, she didn't get a damn thing. But this is over a couple of trips. So of course I got another little metal box. This was a whopping 50 cents. It was family and friends. This container's for family and friends. This container's journey shall never end. Fill it with food made with care, and complete the mission to love and share. Enjoy and pass it along. That's kind of an interesting idea. So you put something in it, like a cake or cookies or something like that. Give it to somebody, and then they're supposed to do the same. Yeah, that's kind of a nifty idea. And then I only now just read it. I'm like, oh, okay. Haven't used it yet, so hey, maybe that's an idea. Because if I give it to my spare grandparents, they can give it to like Kenny and Jean, and then, but then it's just gonna go back to me. Kind of the way it works. Okay, and I'll pick you up to show you the next thing, since I actually found a place to put it. And I'll show you a bit better. Ooh. And yes, I like sage. I love the sage incense. So that's why I have 4 giant things of sage. And it came with the thing they're in for $4. So I've been just getting these for like $2, $3. Well, say maybe $1 a piece. So with the little metal thingy, plus that for $4, and it came with all the corks. So, booyah! But that's why I had it covered with the beautiful towel that I just sort of had on hand. Alright, speaking of incense, I had them, my incense kind of, I've made them a while ago, and I'm still kind of waiting for them to dry all the way. Had them kind of put aside. Somebody was naughty because I found them all over the floor. How about if I just light this, and then how long will this smoke? Leaving boys home alone. Can't trust you little bastards. I'm sure one of you instigated it, but you're lucky I can find stuff underneath when you knock it down. So, I was happy to find that. And everything was there, nothing was cracked, and just enough of the little glass things, including those to fit all the spices in, because they were in like the big plastic things, and they're better in glass anyways. So, but they're facing the window, so I don't know if anybody knows how you're supposed to store spices. But for right now, that works. So that was the other day, and I know I got one more thing, and I have no idea what it is. Oh well, I'm sure it was something wonderful. But this is today's haul. And I tried to resist getting clothing, but I thought this was a good jacket / shirt. And being polyester should keep you nice and warm. And I did get a chance to try it on, so I did try it on when I finally managed to have a time. And it fit perfect, so I thought it was lovely. I thought it looked just kind of cool, and I like the fact that the pockets zip. I don't know anything about Hurley, so kind of like the stripe on the side and the back. And it kind of goes up around the neck, which was kind of neat too, so I thought it was kind of nifty. I don't know what you're seeing here. So I don't know if they're anything special. And this was only $1, of course. So I resisted the other thing and got this. So this should be nice and warm. So I had to actually downgrade my jacket because I was sweltering in the one that I've been wearing. So 30 degrees, we're in a heat wave. Woo! So and just sort of wandering. I wanted something to put. Come to me. Come. My Thoth pen in. So he's the only, you know, Egyptian god statue I seem to have. I'd like to have an actual statue of Thoth, because he's the one I kind of relate to the most, because he's the god of writing, which I love the fact that he's a pen, and of pretty much anything to do with your brain. Writing, knowledge. I think he's like the god of magic, and because there's supposedly something called the Book of Thoth, but like the Egyptians' magical spells. Just the creator of mathematics, and you know, the creator of writing. So just we would get along, he and I. So that's why his nose actually fell off, so I had to make another one for him out of a polymer clay. So poor Thoth. But I wanted him to stand up, so I got this little thing, and it's supposedly a brandy sniffer. I don't know, but I would think it would be a bit of a challenge to get it in the little quarter-sized well, opening here. And this was $1, and they had quite a few. There was about maybe a dozen of them. So, yay! Wee! Well, Thoth was gonna get dizzy. Okay. Wee! I bend you around like a record. Alright, Thoth, before you get sick. So, yay! I wasn't quite sure, because, you know, there wasn't really anything I could kind of measure it, because I wanted, you know, him to stand upright fairly nicely, and, you know, that works out pretty good. Yeah, okay. Because the only other thing I kind of had was something you've seen before, and the funny thing is, there's like, this was the only one when I got it. But now there's like a dozen of them. So, but that didn't quite work out. He was tipping over. So I'll put this back where I found him. Oh, in my spare glassware. So that works out perfect. And then I just sort of came across this for a whopping 50 cents. It's just a cork with a thing of grapes on it, and usually paid like $1, 50 cents, well, no, roughly that for just the plain corks, because every now and again you'll find a bottle without the cork and you want something to thing. So I'm like, hey, for 50 cents, plus you got your little grape handle. I thought it was kind of nifty, so I got that, even though I don't have the bottle. So I'm sure I'll come across one. I'll need a cork. There, see? So this is to have on hand, nothing special. So, but this kind of vaguely looks like something I might have seen with something else in like Ocean State, but you can never have too many of those. And you know, being a cheap bastard that I am, I'm like, oh, now shoes used to be $3, regardless of what they were, sandals, boots, sneakers, whatever. Well, the boots, they moved up to $7, $6.99, $6. I have to look at my receipt. So it's like I had to pay $6 whole for these. Which, you know, in the back of my head, it's like, why? It's like I used to get them for $3. But these were, you know, being the crappy weather that we have, you know, there's a pair of boots that, you know, you don't want to spend 50 minutes to put on. You know, they're kind of nice leather ones, and it's like, well, they're getting all crappy, and I gotta wash them off, and I want something that I can just muck around in, so I'll use the ones that I've been wearing. But I wanted something, you know, to kind of have. And these are kids' boots, and these are size 5, which are a little bigger than what I usually get, so these would be about maybe 7, 7.5. And these are Disney Shake It Up. I don't know, but these are cute. They're so me, and they fit perfect. And I like, you know, like the heels and the fact that they're a whole shoe on the bottom, because, you know, we all want stilettos in our boots. And there's no tread, which is kind of good, especially, you know, unless it's the sticky snow. So it doesn't matter what you wear, you're still wearing half a pile of snow. And we're getting more. Ooh, what a crappy ass winter. So, yay! I found a kind of neat pair of boots. I'm still hoping beyond hope that somebody will put, like, you know, a pair of Nanas or the pole climbers, the lace up knee-high boots there. Kind of knee-highs, not quite over the knee-high, but so yes. It's like, I feel like I overpaid, but it's still like, if you got them in like Kmart, it'd be like $20. So I don't know anything about Disney or whatever. And they look pretty new, so skid resistant, Disney. They fit, all man-made materials. So, yay, nice quickie boot. Hey, and they're not sneakers, so. But you know, there's always room for one more in the shoes. And I resisted, though. They had a whole carriage full of, like, computer stuff. Of, like, laptop sleeves. I'm just too lazy for that. I mean, if I'm going to take it somewhere, I want a bag. I don't want to have to, you know, I've got the cases for my stuff. Why would I need to put it in the sleeve? It's just, to me, a silly thing. But they had some nice, like, laptop bags. But I'm like, okay, don't need those. And I resisted, so I'm proud of myself. So I rewarded myself with the boots. There's some nice things, though. See, I came across this in Walmart. Is that not like the coolest freaking yarn? So I can't wait to play with this variegated. They call this one Panther Pink. See, this is my type of variegated. So whatever I make in this, I'm probably gonna keep. So I've been making like notebook things. So can't wait to play. I saw that and I'm like, ooh. Maybe I'll get the other one because this is just so freaking pretty. And you never know, depending on what stitch you're doing, what, you know, particular pattern you're gonna get. So variegated's always fun to play with. And that's just so freaking pretty. Oh. But the thing I wanted to show you was a lot heavier than it looks. Now, I don't know how many of y'all go to like different, you know, local fairs. Like we have the Biggie, and then sometimes, you know, Renaissance fairs might have them. But these are chunks of salt. And yes, I licked it. Shut up. I can verify it's salt. Never dare me to do anything. And I always thought they were kind of neat. So when they're lit up, supposedly when you light these, it purifies the air and does ions and I don't know. But let's see. It's an empty thing. Well, see, but the way they drilled it is just not quite big enough for the tea light. So I'm kind of figuring maybe if I wet like a towel and kind of do that, I can kind of widen it enough to put the light in. Because I kind of tested it with like a votive, which is about the same size. And like, a little tight. But, well, then I don't want to really do that either, huh? So, I'll have to adapt it a little bit so I can get my tea light / votive in there. Want to lick the thing? Yeah. Smell like salt? Go ahead, I dare you. I'm going to say selfie. Beat that. He's going to wash himself. I'm like, man, why am I salty? But when they're lit, they're really pretty, so I thought that was really kind of neat. And it was like $5 in Walmart. And there was only 2 there. So I thought that was really kind of cool. So I finally have one of these. And it's kind of neat that it's flat on one side, so I can push it up against something and it'll lay flush. So I thought that was kind of cool. Supposedly from Tibet or something. Salt crystal candle holder. Himalayan light. Freshens air naturally. So that was cool. It wasn't something I was planning on buying, but it's freaking heavy. I mean, you pick up the thing. I go to pick it up thinking, oh, yeah, just a light salt. You know, you pick up a canister of salt. It's nothing. You're like, ooh. So this was my special buy. So yeah, salty. So stay. So that was my lovely grand haul that I wasn't planning on actually doing. I can't win. Oh well. Thank you for watching. Do comment down below your opinions on these. What do you think about these nice salt candles, and do you have them? And what do you think about them? And what other, do you just put the tea lights in, or do you put like votives or anything else inside? Be interesting to know anybody who uses these. It just looked neat just sitting there. So, yep. Do remember to comment, share, rate, clicky, whatever technological stuff they do nowadays. And subscribe. There's always room for one more at the Strange and Exotic. See you next time. Bye. Can I do this without tipping over?